He's strong for having such a fresh wound. Though you... We can get a good view of the river from the southern cliffs. Let's start our search there.
Let's say. Hello, wanderers, and welcome to another adventure in Sanctuary. This voice you love so much is back. Breathe deep in the glory of this voice. I am sorry, I've done it so much. I can't get out of the habit. Maybe I could hire a speech coach, sit alongside me during the game. Anyway, we're going to finish the campaign. The campaign. This is the quintessential Arylyn look, might I add. Brimming with power of plasma. Static, electric state. Look at this, a dagger. Silly. Anyway, we're going to go into Torment 3 before we finish the campaign, of course. Cheriga, Serga, Cheriga. Cigar. Serga. I don't know. Does anyone know how to properly pronounce that? Is there a canon way to say it? Kerrigan, perhaps. Onward we go. Torment 3. Let's repair first. Don't worry, I won't bore you with the sorting. Sorting is sorted. But I do get turned around sometimes. Wait a minute. The color palette is what I would have hoped it would have been with the actual cosmetic armor set. Most of the outfit is comprised of. No need to repair. Oh, that's good. But what can we upgrade? I think, we don't use electricity anymore. Perhaps we should. I love frost ore, frozen ore so much. So then let's get some pants. Oh, I'm sorry. I did say we weren't going to do this. Well, I didn't lie. I was just mistaken. Punts, which would like some punts with a few feet. The devil, you're gonna need some pants.
All finished, are you?
What is this? What is this? Oh? I think that's good. It's good. Let's see, for the convulsions, 1150, 153. For the convulsions, 863, 5.4. 11. 4, 11, 11. We leveled it up. Let's see, what does the game think is the best course of that? What's this? Let's try it. Let's see what happens. Oh, I can't. Did I already open them? I think can't I? Oh, you can only wear one piece of chaotic armor at a time. Let's see. This has a 7.6 now. Yeah, no, not too bad. There's got to be some other pants we can wear. I keep getting pants. I'm going to put those in the chest. This is my chest. Isn't it neat? Wouldn't you say? My collection was complete. Wouldn't you say I'm the girl who has everything? I've got Essu's heirlooms. Damn, I don't know any of the staffs of rage aplenty. I've got blue roses. And Ophidian irises galore. You want Isidora's overflowing cameo? I have two. But so what? Big deal. I want more. Your friends, you don't get too far. I'll stop there. You know the rest. You all know the rest. Abby Lou. It's not the best. Oh my fucking god! Ow, that hurt. A ram's horn upon the toe. The force of gravity is almost as painful as it being shoved in your crotch. Oh. Healing, fire and light, no. Intelligence, life and armor, yes. No. I mean, yes. Oh, intelligence, life and thorns, no.
My hammer sings on your return.
It's an improvement. It's a great improvement, I think. Now, just need to adjust the aspect and sockets. That's a good song too. You all know that. A socket, please. A socket, please. Can I have a socket? Makes my life easy. If you have another, two will do. I need another socket. Could you? That's not really. I mean, it's on the floor, but it's not. It's not. That's easy. Yep. Y'all want some bones? Y'all want some oatmeal? I'm just curious. Made with oats and brown rice. Layer after layer of long-lasting goodness, 5 times the layers. And 3 times the reward. I don't understand. Nonetheless, one for you. One for you. Should I go? Should I go? Should I go? All of these done. I'm gonna get fun. Complete them. Oh, wait. Maybe the Azurite pants would be better. Tough, meaty bun. Rest when you are Dabbly boo. Zachary and Death. My own. That's my own catchphrase. It's under copyright. I am legally obligated to suggest you check out Scooby-Doo. Specifically, where are you, Scooby-Doo? You know they've gone against the farm bill that allowed a loophole where people could buy cannabis and use it for a really dirty market goes up with little regulation and a lot of measure. Less than reputable industries. But don't worry, they're going to reverse it. But their main reasoning is because it can cause stomach aches. Yes. Which is good because I can think of no other recreational substances which cause stomach aches. So severe. I see. It did mention, the article that was reported on this did mention, it doesn't happen to everyone. And actually cannabis is well known for its anti-nausea properties. It does happen to some people. With relative certainty caused by cannabis, of course. And I'm just taking the step to doubt. I'm not a botanist, I'm not a scientist, I'm a wizard. Lost its ability to channel arcane power, and so must relearn simple ways of the sorcerer. And forego the ultimate and supreme power of the arcane orb. Yes, that's just who I am. So I can't speak with any real authority on the subject, but it would be my guess that when you converted the cannabis into all ungodly and abominable syrups, tinctures, oils, and resins and gummies, that whatever was in that, specifically those parts of the product, are what causes the nausea, which is why it has only come up in our modern time. And I want to talk, normal for a second to really hone in on this. Alcohol is a very toxic substance. If we were concerned at all with the health and well-being of our fellow man, we would do well to reassess our relationship with it. And if we were, in fact, concerned about the negative health effects from consuming substances for recreational use, if we were serious about that, we would have to look at alcohol. And in fact, if everyone in the world who is now currently an alcoholic switched to cannabis, even abusing it, I think that mere tweak would usher in a new golden age. Not because cannabis is good, but because alcohol is, and this is pretty much true across the board to anyone who has any sort of understanding about physiology, psychology, or just common sense. And they're not actually addicted to alcohol, which alcohol, any substance you want to use recreationally, that's your business. That's totally your business. I tell you what you can't do. You can't use it when you're in public. You can't use it when operating heavy machinery. And you can't use it if you are under contract or obligation with certain tasks. But on your own time, I think, by God, whatever you want to do with your dick or your body is totally up to you, as long as you don't impinge on the sovereignty, dignity of other sentient creatures. Having said all that, I'm not a fan of the alcohol. And I'm not the biggest fan on the cannabis island, especially in its current legal state. And while I think it's a step in the right direction, especially when we're trying to combat narco-terrorism, I think it is a wise and just endeavor to at least reassess our relation with it, if are concerned with the negative health consequences of recreational substances. Anyway, I just had that thought. I just had to express that to you. Of course, it may be that the reason it's being banned yet again isn't because negative health consequences are the main concern. It's actually more likely than not a different reason than that. One cannot say the inclinations, whims of judiciary, legal rulings, almost unfathomable. It doesn't really control one. Unless we're talking about pocket. Because once I've parked my car and gotten out of it, it's no longer my business. Down with the toll meters. You know, I often think how lucky I am to live in a country where a national unity and a builder of bridges to shorten the divides that separate us from one brother from another sister. I am grateful. I am But what you're selling isn't for everyone. And I'm afraid I want money. Have you ever been to the deserts of Australia? Mount Uluru? Uluru. I wish I could remember what it was called. It definitely started with a U. I think it's important to remember in our discourse with our family, our friends, our neighbors, our brothers and sisters, our community members, that de-escalation and the attempt to find common ground always be the first and foremost goals of any interaction. Oh dear, running out of time. I've gotten distracted by my mouth again. I hope we make it. We may not, because I'm backtracking like I always do in these dungeons. I don't know what it is. I feel like a moth that's stuck out into space and divorced from all the signaling guides me to my moth home. When I'm in these dungeons, disoriented is the feeling. A lack of an intuitive sense of what. Come on, come on, come closer to me. Bring them home, beautiful day. Bring them home, beautiful day. Are you ready to get down and down? Are they all sing that? Oh, let me I've got a heart and I will be your very best friend. Just let me come closer. Don't worry, everyone. We're going to make time. Yes, only 30 seconds remain, but a lot can happen in 30 seconds. A lot can happen in 19 seconds. There's no telling what may these next pins. The future is not being unseen. There is a line, and yet, why did it go? All is possible. Potential is in. This is how and where we spin our star. And the time's up, of course. But I think we've learned something far more valuable than Torment 3, which is the goal. Pay the fuck attention to what you're doing. Don't get lost in your high school. Height school. Get carried away. Just because I think cannabis isn't as bad as alcohol doesn't make me a raging fan of either. But it's very understandable why you would think that. I am what they call challenged. None to worry. I'll go get the smelting quartz. Ladies and gentlemen, I was told that there is strawberry quartz, which is a natural occurring red quartz. There is no such, well, aquamarine is basically just quartz. Is it? Most stones are the transparent ones that are considered a crystal. Really just different variations of quartz with different mineral profiles that cause a change in color. Color is a very interesting thing. As a matter of fact, it is a wavelength of light. It is a isolated wavelength. A parameter of distance between crest and trough. We interpret that as color. Nothing can go faster than the speed of light, but can you slow the speed of light down and it still be light? I don't know, ask plasma. Well, I think the quartz is working. Anyway, it is a fire quartz that we have in front of us, and it is placed on the right side of my television screen. And then I have, on the left side, another smelting quartz. This one is blue. You get what I'm doing? My own TV is a mural to the user interface of Diablo. And I have this beautiful angel, this porcelain angel. She's on her knees and she's reaching out her hand upwards, with a look on her face as if, please, be careful. And she is placed next to, one would expect, the health globe or the red smelting quartz, but no, because I think they flip-flop it in each game. I don't know. I can't remember. But anyway, she's on the mana orb. You know what I'm talking about? You know, the thing on the left of my screen, the two orbs. The user interface of every Diablo game. Well, anyway, I've physically manifested that outside of my TV. And so I have created the first step into Sanctuary. The melding of our worlds. As we all know, of course, it will happen at some point. I keep telling you, I know you all think this is, it's a little boring, it's hard to keep your interest, but you don't know what it will become, I promise you. I am actually, well, not from the future, but I do move about through time a bit differently in a linear progression of basically one trajectory. Oh, fuck, I forgot what we're doing again. Oh, yes, that's right. Maybe the smelting quartz isn't working. You know, I think we should switch the hat for the pants. I wish there was a way to communicate with you, but you could help me decide. These choices are the most difficult thing about this game. Yeah. And it's probably one of the things I enjoy the most. I don't think there's anything wrong with the build, though. I think it's more of a focus issue. Well, second time, it'll go. Is that a seashell on my hand? My corona. Actually, it's not a seashell. As Doreen said so wisely, in her search for you can tell we're a Disney family. You know, pre-Star Wars. Golden era. Abby, no. 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 Not very intimidating. It's happening again. Something's stalling out. I think it's because I'm not using lightness. You'd use that. This man is... He hasn't taken barely any. There he goes. There he goes. He must have had a shield. That's alright, that's alright. So here we are at ground 0, which is better than ground negative. At least we're still on the first floor. Go where you haven't gone before. Go where you have not gone before. Like to sing. It's a brain twister, really. Shut up. Oh, stop it. What the hell do you want? Words do. Even when you say physical things, feel my understanding. Reach out and kindness will reach out. Reach out and cruelty, when cruelty will have its way. Oh no, I don't want to. I don't want to. You see what I see? Do you see what I mean? Oh, it's a stinker. Don't even bother with it. Just keep going. Just keep going. He's there to waste your time. Those are some of the most insidious enemies. They really depend on your pride. Thank goodness I don't ever. What use is self-satisfaction if you're not satisfied? We've got plenty of time. I know you've heard me say that a lot before, but, I mean, obviously, we've got plenty of time. Oopsies. Sort of shooting myself in the foot with that. Abby? Quit! Stop, Abby. Leave Maria alone. Abby is jealous. It's not entirely my fault. It's a trait of a particular group. It's a fine line to walk. Loving Abby and protecting Maria. But we walk it. We walk it. Okay. What I'm going to do is shoot the older. Alone, Abby. No. I said no. Abby, cool it. Abby. Abby! Abby? No. Oh my god, it's gonna happen again. I'm gonna get distracted and die and ruined. Oh my fucking god. No! Quit! I don't see you quitting. I think you're confused with quit and completely disregard what I'm saying. You're conflating those two. Quit means stop. I said... I don't think she speaks English. You know, sometimes I really think she does. Rita seems to be feet tricks for yours, so. If it's not apparent, I didn't like your suggestion. You know, when this is over, I'm going to be re-involved in your game. Think about that. Let's see. Look what it's doing. Ladies and gentlemen, the blue smoking corpse has fallen. Hive Master. I'm thinking of Beast Master. Well, these are tough cashew stuff. Those cashews are naturally coated in the same compound that is poison. It was the first person to ever say, you know what? I know this awful, itchy poison all over it. What if we cleaned all that off? Ate the middle of it. It's interesting because I have never thought this one was very conducive to running full speed. You know, I'm obviously out of touch with something. Don't leave without putting your points in your paragon glyph. So, you got two glyphs going right here, right, everyone? We love the glyphs. We hate the glyphs. Indifferent to all the above. Nevertheless, I don't get much points in there. This one sounds good. Right. Well, congratulations, everyone. We did it. We can finally play the campaign as it was meant to be played. I'll shut up for a while. I love you. I hope you have a good day tomorrow. Good night.
May your road be filled with wonders.
Those gloves don't have any critical strike chance. What the fuck are they doing on my hands? I mean, duck. I mean, no. This could be promising. Dear, damaged young. All uniques are about variations of effects rather than raw damage up. So, piling up with uniques is probably not the best idea. Got 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe if we switched out. Let's try that. Yeah, then probably. Yes, and we retain and actually increase our damage output. I think that's the right choice. You know, I think it's more playful. Not. It's not good. Hey! Hey! Abby! Abby, I'm speaking to you. Excuse me. Miss Abigail. Abigail. Oh. I've seen him standing up. More than anything. Thank you. I'd like to... No, I need your full attention for more than 1 millisecond. Maybe they have ADD. Sit. Let's get you. Come on. That was good. She knows sit. Maria, sit. Okay. Treat earned is a treat enjoyed.
See some steel you need? I'll keep my forge hot. Return soon.
Hold on. What is on your head? What is that? It's the face of a pope. Her hat is a pope's head. That's a little controversial. St. Crows has the same gloves. Looks like a respectable sorcerer. Not that, well, I'm sure Duania, or whatever that was, she was. Ooh. Sir, Pope, Father, whatever. No. Well, we can start here at least. Away from, am I right?
Yeah, you're pretty scratched up on your face.
Abby, I don't like that.
You know, my daughter is around your age. I think you two will be friends.
Won't she be scared of me?
I raised her to read hearts, not appearances.
But she does know how to read appearances, right? She doesn't just read the heart. Can I interject here? It is commendable that she sees past the surface, which is simply another layers. But Olkin, listen, appearance is very important as well. Right, there we go.
Why impressive ram's horn for? Quite impressive. Oh. Yeah, you want toy? That whole basket of them. What about the Tanya? How about we get Kong? Kong would be nice.
Kong is a rubber spherical. That ram's horn is very loud. Have you ever had someone that can sneak up behind you and make an incredibly loud noise out of the blue? It's really helped me to stay more present, more focused on the here and now. Hong Kong, Hong Kong, Hong Kong, Hong Kong, Hong Kong, Hong Kong. Let's go and find the copy. Okay.
Oh, one in coffee. There's nothing wrong with coffee. It's a perfectly good coffee. It's just got weird little things. I mean, Mr. Zara. That's what makes your box smell bad.
He's strong for having such a fresh wound. Though you recovered from yours like it was nothing. I might have helped a bit, sure, but not this much. What makes you so special?
Health potions.
I guess none of us do. Well, we'll say you're blessed by Akarat, and leave it at that. Come, let's find your friend.
You know, I'm not going to correct him.
We can get a good view of the river from the
That
southern
would be
cliffs.
obvious. And rude.
Let's start our search there.
Guess that goes to show you. Just plain Jane. No different than you. I'd like the feel of this. Oh, yes, this feels just like Sonic, which is the goal of everything in my life. To reach a Sonic state. Every aspect of my being. Why else would I be requesting? Sorcerer formerly known as Wizard.
killers are likely still about. If I can find them, I might learn what I need to know. The smoke from stoking the fire will attract all manner of attention, including that of the killers.
Oh, I'm sorry. I think he needed our help. Oh, I'm so sorry. Yes.
There's one! Get that one. That one.
Draining my controller's battery life.
There's one. That's one. Get that one. That's one. We have done well.
Well done, everyone. Vulcan, you're purple. See, it's I chose the necromancer. Really improved your color palette. I see something just
Something the matter?
No. No, I'm fine.
something to matter. I'm just hurling ice and lightning out of my extremities, but I feel fine. And I'm used to it. I'm starting to feel a bit nauseous though. It seems vaguely familiar. hoping I have an item that has that frozen orb aspect on it. Speed things up. Let the goblin get away. Poor fellow. There's not that gold. But worth invalidates your reason to that up. I didn't forget. I mean, this armor's very expensive. But you know what they say? You don't really have it until you can give it away. I'm sorry. Is that a pile of hatred? I literally just hit a pile of hatred. That's odd. Now, usually hatred is abstract, and it's a subtle force, although very potent, dangerous, and chaotic, and never sticky and on my shoe. Oh, wait, I think I see some. It's a pile of hatred. Do you think that's Mephisto's ship? Are we in his
Mel was here. You said she kept a prisoner. Of what nature?
Can I help you with something? I've noticed you're tearing the ground.
I know it's... I see. Your movements aren't graceful. Yeah. I am not sure what the goal of that is now. Because there's the Kong, and here you are. Still tearing the ground. You know, it's okay, we're going to get through this together. And you're trying to find bits of cardboard. Oh, yes. What better way to top off his home with tiny bits of cardboard that you've stashed in the ground? Look, here's one. Is that... Nope, still. I suppose you're going to pick it clean. Would you mind getting all the tiny bits of plastic out? You also stashed them. Oh, I see, though. This is a good game for you. It causes you to use your mind because you have to fish it out. Maybe I should just pour a bunch of dog treats in it. It's very cheap, bro. Of course, the material may be a poisonous polyethylene variety, so probably best not to encourage it. Actually, this will be a teaching moment. Hey! Okay. No. Leave the rug alone. Oh my God, Footage Maria, now it's the rug. It just goes around tearing things apart.
I see. Let me help you. Help you. I see. Well, there was a perfectly rational explanation for that behavior. There was a glittery ball underneath the table. And I know you won't believe this, but it actually is rolled back under the table. I'll use the Trishul. Please stand back. You know, you're really not supposed to be true. Oh, I get what you're doing. Ladies and gentlemen, the heater doesn't work, so we're going in my room because there's a radiator in that room and there's no heater in this room and it's very cold. Join us, won't you, for the first ever broadcast of Diablo 1. No, you're stepping on the Trishul. That's not a good idea. You're very sharp. Until we meet again.